up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our 24-hour gameplay challenge. So I will be recording and playing on a brand new server for the next 24 hours. It is right now 12:36 p.m. so we have until 12:36 p.m. Thursday, which would be tomorrow, to see how far we can get in Lord of the Rings Rise to War. I'm gonna have to try and condense this. This is probably gonna be a really long video, but this is gonna be pretty fun, and it's a nice challenge. Let's see how far we can get in 24 hours. We're gonna start on the newest server we can. So we have number 205. It is a special server as well, but I don't think I'm gonna pick one of the special factions. So let's speed on through here because our time is limited. So I think I'm going to go with my dwarf. So when it comes to my ring, I want to have attack percentage for my army and physical damage for my commanders. There's various different ways we could build our ring to get that buff. So I'm going to go with gold. We're going to go with emerald as our stone. We are then going to go with plain, and this will be inscribed. So these early buildings, they are very quick. They take a couple seconds and then a couple minutes. We're not going to waste any of our gems speeding these buildings up just yet. We're going to wait till we get to the longer build times. That's the only problem, is you kind of got to wait here for like the few seconds. It's like 5 seconds, 10-second building times. All right, now we got our main hall upgrading to level 3. This is a 5-minute timer. Probably won't gem this out just yet. 5 minutes isn't too bad. We still have plenty of time. I mean, we've gotten quite far in just 10 minutes. Wish list. I doubt we're gonna pull anything within this 24 hours. We don't have a ton of pulls. Come on, can we get lucky? Come on, can we get a character pull? Character pull, let's go. Ah, jeez. Troops are doing okay. We're not going to waste any gold on the T1s just yet. We'll save our gold for T2s. All right, we got to build. So we're at main hall 3 already. That's pretty good. So let's see. We definitely need to get better troops. So we're going to go like that. We can get in an active guild. It will help up with the speed ups when it comes to building. So we'll get that building speed reduction every time we get a help. Just a quick update, if I was to spend money on this 24-hour challenge, first pack I would buy right off the bat 99 cents to get us that third commander right here early on to really help us capture those tiles fast. The other one I would buy is the $1.99 pack right here that gets you 10 medals for pulls at the gotcha chest. Maybe we could get lucky. This would be my second buy. Other than that, maybe another one of these, more medals. But most of this stuff is kind of like long term. Like the season pass is long term. The construction queue, the third construction queue, is 30 days. It's not really going to help us out too much in 24 hours. So this is definitely more long term. All right, we got our commander to level 3. We got to throw some gear on him. We're just going to basically put whatever gear we have on. Right now, we need to occupy a 10 power or higher land tile. That's going to be a bit difficult right now. We'll check back in a little bit once we get further ahead. All right, my friends, we are back. I figured now is a good time to do an update. It is 11:27 p.m. right now, so it's a little less than 12 hours since we started this account. And I just wanted to go over my progress, what we've been doing. We have 1,190 power generated per hour. We've been doing pretty good. I definitely could have played a little bit longer, but I had daddy duties. But I think this is still going to be a pretty good estimate to what we can do in 24 hours, especially as a free-to-play. But here's the numbers. You can see what we got going on. The biggest thing is we were not able to get any extra commanders. We just have 3, so we've literally been working with 3 for several hours now. I think that was a very good decision that I made, burning through the stamina real fast at the beginning and just taking like low level tiles, because you're only just going to end up deleting them later. So far, I haven't run into a problem where I was like completely out of stamina for all three, because I've been building my base up and kind of letting the stamina linger around and waiting until I could capture those higher power. I went ahead and we deleted all our level 1s, so we don't have any more level 1s, which is absolutely amazing. Our lowest right now is level 10, and as you see, we don't even have that many 10. We mostly have 15, a bunch of 30s, and what I've been doing right now is 40s. Now that we can take 40s, I've been just taking every 40 tile I can. We are ranked 72, which is not too bad. Our personal production is actually very good. We are ranked 34. I went around and I've been capturing other people's tiles in front of their bases. These guys are probably pissed. I mean, I was going around just hunting stuff. I mean, hunting the grain, hunting the lumber. So I may stay up a few more hours, delete some of those power 10 tiles that I have, capture some 40s or 30s or 40s, just so I can get enough to start this. That way when I wake up to take my daughter to school, this will be banged out and we'll be trucking right along. Just go and show you my ring real quick, what I've been doing. I've been mostly putting everything into the march speed right now so that I could just get around the map as quick as possible. So this will be fun to see our progress from now until the end of the 24 hours. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys in the morning time. All right, my friends, we are back. It is 12:42. I stopped doing anything around 12:30, so we have officially hit our 24-hour mark for our 24-hour gameplay challenge. It has been a tough 24 hours for me. We've been putting in that work as much as I could, at least. I want to say I probably put in a solid 10 hours at least out of the 24 hours of gameplay. Definitely at least 10, maybe 11 hours of gameplay. You see, we ended with 2020 power per hour. Absolutely insane. I definitely didn't think we were going to make it this far. Our ranking 59th for our ring level, personal production 92, and then our fellowship is in 4th, in between 4 and 5, floating back and forth. But it has been a wild ride, and we did this with only 3 commanders. and for a while, we only actually had 2. We unlocked that 3rd one a few hours already into our gameplay. I'm just going to talk about what went wrong, what went good, some things, some observations, just all that good stuff. The number one thing that happened a lot was I was constantly in a battle with one resource that I needed, and it was always like, at the beginning it was like I needed stone and ore real bad, but I had tons of lumber and grain. And then at one point I needed lumber and I was just constantly out of lumber. That didn't last too long though. And then towards the end, I was constantly out of grain, just hurting me so bad. But it's crazy to think like it went from one resource to another. Another thing I also noticed is that going through and upgrading to the higher power tiers, that you really had to pay attention to the type that you were taking, not just the power. Because in instance, I think that one of the biggest problems I had was I was taking just the highest power and not actually replacing it with the ones I was deleting. So I was deleting a bunch of like the power 10 brains and not upgrading them to like the power 30s. So that's why I ran out of grain at that one point. Let's go into our buildings real quick and show these off. We got our main hall to 6. I predicted that we were going to get it to 6 or 7. I was trying to get it to 7. But I'm very happy with the fact that we got it to 6. Storage was 10. Our hospital, we got to 5. Barracks, 10. Post, 10. Some of these were not too bad. Fellowship, 4 out of 5. This one, I definitely need to work on this. We're actually going to upgrade this right now. This is past the 24-hour challenge. I think I'm going to make this actually my main account because I've just been doing really well on this account. But yeah, we only got this to level 1, so we definitely need to level this up more. For our armies, we got T2 troops, we got the dwarf footmen, the axe throwers, we got some goat riders. We did manage to get the what is this, the horsemen right here, T1 horsemen, so we're working on these next. All in all, though, it was definitely a fun experience, definitely a fun challenge. I really enjoyed this challenge. Let me just show you, we didn't make any purchases, 100% free to play, not even the 99-cent pack. None of these packs we bought, not even this $2 one. None of the packs we bought, which was absolutely amazing that we got this far. For our commanders, we got our main guy to 16, the other ones to 12. Our gear was a bit iffy. We got 2 purples, which aren't bad. We got the chest plate and a helmet. The biggest problem I faced was resources. It wasn't even the stamina. There was a lot of times where I was like, man, I have a lot more stamina than I thought I would. And you'll see, like, there's a bunch of these characters, like, they're still, like, very, very high in the stamina. And it was always resources. Resources was always my problem. And then the ability points, because I had to go out and start gathering. I think I did mock battles only one time. Another big thing that I want to mention is what I did early on. I didn't record this part, or I didn't talk about this early on. But what I did was, once I unlocked that 3rd commander, I used him, or I should say, I had him as my main, and I was going around capturing all the tiles, and I got him up to like level 5. And then I had these other 2 at level 1. So what I did was, instead of using the mock battles early on to try and level them up, because I literally just started the game, so we needed tiles bad, I used the level 1 commanders that I had to take level 1 tiles. That way I was getting tiles, and I was also leveling them up, or getting XP for them to level them up. And I did that until they reached about level 3 or 4. So once he got to level 3 or 4, then I switched to the other commander that was level 1, and then I started going around capturing the lower tier tiles till I got him to around level 3 or 4. And then at that point, when they were like level 4, then I went and I started capturing the level 10 tiles with them, and so on and so forth. But once you get like deeper into the game, like at this point right now, if I was to unlock a new commander, and he'd be at level 1, I wouldn't bother like capturing a tile 1 with him just for the XP, because I'm just so far ahead. Like right now would be a great time to use mock battles to level up a brand new character that I unlock. So that's definitely a thing that I just want to mention with the mock battles. If people are confused about how to use them or what to do with them, I definitely think that once you get to a point like this, if you unlock any brand new characters who are level 1, the mock battle is a great way to level them up very fast. But early game, when you're just trying to capture those power 1 tiles and power 10 tiles, I suggest you use your level 1s to capture those low ones. That way you're capturing tiles and gaining XP. Let's go over our ring real quick. I know I'm making this super duper long. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, that I experienced, that I want to share. Maybe it'll help out new players, or if you want to start over, it'll give you some insight. So I was initially going to go with the stamina and the control, but then I realized, or I should say I forgot, that you had to be level 10. So early game, what I did was I dumped all of my points into the march. The march speed helped out a lot more than I thought it would, because we got to the point where we couldn't really capture any tiles around us anymore. We were more looking for specific tiles, right? It got to the point where I was using the search list, and I was specifically like, all right, I need more grain, or I need more wood. And we were going all over the map. Like, we went as far as our boundary was. Like, we went literally, if you look in the map, we were going all, look, we captured tiles over here. Like, I was specifically hunting certain ones. Like, we got some grain ones over here. I mean, we were going everywhere looking for specific power resources. So the march speed helped out a lot for that, because they were long marches. At this point though, and then like I said, then I got to the point where I was hurting really bad for resources. So I went ahead, reset it. I dumped a bunch into the levy. The levy is absolutely the best one to upgrade, because this gives you bonuses for all of your resources. Don't do these individual ones until this one is maxed out. But I think at this point I'm going to wait a little bit longer because I want to have enough points so that way I can get the control. I want to get the control as high as I can for the ability points because that's super important. So that's my next build. I'm going to wait till I level up my ring just a little bit more because I need those resources really bad. And then I'm going to go this way for the stamina and control. And then another thing that you can do is when you do unlock a brand new level 1 commander, you could do a reset. Go down here, dump a bunch of these points down here for the mock battle and XP gain just for one day, just so you could level up a brand new level 1 commander really fast. And then just switch it back to the stamina, control, or resources, whatever you want to do. I will see you guys and girls in the next video. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. Peace.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure